Good morning, Eastern North Carolina. Meteorologist Russell James. As you head out the door on this fantastic Wednesday, it's going to be fairly mild, very mild and humid for the most part, at least right now. Showers and storms are well out to our west. The only areas that are seeing rain right now across parts of the Carolinas is mainly confined towards an area mainly across parts of central North Carolina. We've got a few scattered sprinkles, certainly across the north and eastern part of our viewing area, particularly around Elizabeth City and near Edenton. Air temperatures fairly warm at this hour. Upper 60s, low 70s, around 74 degrees there in Swan Quarter, 75 also in Oriental, and 76 degrees in Beaufort. And when you factor in the dew points, that's one of the main reasons that we're seeing very humid conditions. Anytime you start seeing dew point values well into the 60s and low to middle 70s, you're talking about a very tropical air mass starting to settle certainly across most of the viewing area. And so for this afternoon, at least sunrise, temperatures are going to start off into the lower 70s, very warm and humid, and this will persist even going into the afternoon hours. A stray storm will be possible, temperatures remaining into the upper 80s, pushing it close to 90 degrees. And so looking at your hour by hour forecast, again, we'll deal with some scattered clouds to start off, but then as we head later on towards the lunchtime hour, most of us, if not all of us, will get closer towards the low to middle 80s. Low 70s still hugging the coastline, and that will persist going into the afternoon and evening hours, where water temperatures are still sitting into the mid to upper 70s. Meanwhile, further inland, again, can't rule out a spotty shower getting up close to 90 degrees. We lose the heating of the day. We drop back down into low to middle 70s. And then heading into Thursday morning, we may have a brief shower starting off certainly there across sections of Duplin County over towards Onslow County. That first initial round will move through very quickly, but then as we head later on into the evening hours, we get up into the upper 80s, closing near 90 degrees. Isolated to scattered thunderstorms growing more numerous as we head into the evening hours, as we'll have a cold front arrive. But then heading into Friday, we'll have drier conditions moving back into the forecast. Heat index forecast over the next 5 days, it'll be pushing close to 95 degrees, feels like wise this afternoon. A couple locations could get closer towards the upper 90s, and then on Thursday it'll be feeling closer towards 102. And then as we head into the weekend, temperatures feels like wise will be dropping down into the 80s. Meanwhile, daytime highs getting to around 89 degrees, certainly going into Friday. Overnight lows into the lower 60s. Your coastal 5-day forecast featuring showers and thunderstorms certainly later on in the day, Thursday night into early Friday morning. But then we'll be drying out certainly just in time for Friday, 89 degrees, 83 certainly on Saturday. And then going into next week, we'll have temperatures hovering into the low to middle 80s with overnight lows into the lower 60s.